Well, after carrying out an EVM hack demonstration inside the Delhi Assembly, the ruling Aam Aadmi Party has now issued an open dare to the Election Commission. An open dare saying that a time and a place will be picked and they will hack the EVMs which the Election Commission can bring to them. Sources within the Aam Aadmi Party are saying that Kejriwal-led party will demand from the EC to announce the date for what they call is a hackathon. Let me cut across immediately to Ankit Tyagi, who's getting us more details of this. Ankit, after that massive demonstration by Saurabh Bhardwaj, now an open dare by the Aam Aadmi Party saying that they can hack into any EVMs of the EC.
Well, remember that there were these news reports, Preeti, that that Election Commission, in fact, was about to invite members for a hackathon, and they wanted the people, those who have been claiming that EVMs can be hacked. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party is saying that this is the closest prototype that they could have got as far as the EVM is concerned. And now they are daring the Election Commission to announce the date for that hackathon. They will be participating in the all-party meeting on 12th May. And there also they are going to put up this demand that the hackathon date should be announced. Election Commission either should give them their own EVM, and they would be able to hack that EVM as well. This is exactly what the Aam Aadmi Party now wants.
All right, Ankit, appreciate you joining us for that quick update. Meanwhile, this is all coming at the back of a dramatic showdown today in the Delhi Assembly over damning allegations of bribery on Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Just minutes after the Delhi Assembly commenced today, BJP MLA Vijendra Gupta was marshalled out. He staged a protest outside the Assembly and demanded Kejriwal be jailed. Then the Aam Aadmi Party, in what could be seen as a classroom demonstration. All right, so the big question is this all an Aam Aadmi Party strategy to divert and duck attention and deflect it to something where the rhetoric of EVM is concerned? Well, Kapil Mishra, who made damning charges against the Delhi Chief Minister, spoke to the press right after this massive EVM expose that the Aam Aadmi Party alleges took place in the Delhi Assembly.
मैंने जिस दिन एमसीडी के चुनाव का रिजल्ट आया उसी दिन मैंने कहा था कि ईवीएम के कारण ये नतीजा नहीं आया है। आज जो पूरा तमाशा अंदर किया गया है, ये केवल अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के ऊपर जो आरोप लग रहे हैं उनसे ध्यान भटकाने की कोशिश है। मैं केवल एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ, दो बातें। पहली तो भैया ईवीएम के कारण हारे कि पानी के कारण हारे, ये बता दो, या फिर ये बता दो कि मानसिक संतुलन किसका खराब है। आज तक तुम्हें यही नहीं पता कि तुम चुनाव हारे क्यों। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी एक सीट चुन ले पूरी दिल्ली की, कोई सी भी, जो मैंने चुनौती दी थी मेरी करावल नगर या अपनी नई दिल्ली, बैलेट पेपर से लड़के देख लें। मेरे को लगता है कि शुतुरमुर्ग बन रहे हैं, सच्चाई देखना नहीं चाहते। उनके नाम पर वोट अब नहीं मिलता है। ईवीएम को जिम्मेदारी ठहराएंगे, कल बोलेंगे जनता से कि तुम्हारी उंगली में ही गड़बड़ है, गलत बटन दबा देती है।
All right, Nupur Sharma, spokesperson of the BJP, joins us live. We'll also be joined shortly by Adarsh Shastri, spokesperson from the Aam Aadmi Party. We also have with us right now Anshul Tiwari. Now, he's an engineer. He's an expert on the electronic voting machines that are being used today to cast your ballot. Anshul, before anyone else, I'd like to come to you first. With what Saurabh Bhardwaj of the Aam Aadmi Party, with what he did today in the Delhi Assembly, is it possible to do the same when it comes down to the EVMs that are used today to cast the ballot?
See, to answer this question, I'll just like to take a step back and basically go to the point when actually EVMs replaced the printed ballots. So EVMs were actually launched for all kinds of election by Election Commission in year 99. That's where the EVM first came into picture. So EVMs has been, we can say, they have conducted so many elections. And before this, I don't think we doubted the ability of EVM at such a depth. So EVMs are actually, they were, to understand this, there are 2 points. Basically, since I have actually done my engineering projects, I have seen an actual EVM machine. Okay. So I know in bits and parts how exactly it is. So there is a controller unit which actually controls the balloting or voting. There is a ballot unit on which you cast your vote. Okay. The control unit is then connected to, control unit has a LED display which is used for displaying the units. And the control unit is actually the brain of the voting machine, where the complete operating program is actually stored in the silicon, the chip inside the control unit. and that program basically is fed into the machine only at the time of creation. So it is safe to say that by standards, this operating program is fed only once the machine is manufactured, and after that it is made sure that the program is not changed by anyone. Nobody can change that code. If we go by ideal EVM machines, okay? So in that case, if you cannot change that code, and if our EVM machines, which is used by Election Commission, are that compliant, then it would be very difficult for anyone to change that code, because I don't think EVMs are accessible to anyone. It is only exposed during the time of election, and after that also they are kept very safe.
All right, Anshul, stay on with us. We're going to come back and discuss the very fact that whether or not, with what Saurabh Bhardwaj alleges, that it's the motherboard that can be manipulated in just 90 seconds. We're going to come and discuss that with you because you're the one who studied an actual EVM. But meanwhile, let me cut across to KJ Rao, former advisor to the Indian Election Commission. Sir, appreciate you joining us today. What do you make of what the Aam Aadmi Party alleges, this massive expose, where they allege that an EVM machine can be tampered in as much as just 90 seconds?
It is absolutely a wrong notion that EVMs, Election Commission of India, can be tampered with. बिल्कुल वो नहीं हो सकता है. It's not practicable. It is not possible. And they have brought some machine made by some fellow, and they have tampered with that machine and then brought it into the house and demonstrated it that even a child can do. That need not be a big personality or anybody like that, or an technician. So that is absolutely a wrong notion. The EVMs made in India by the two firms, they are, built up locally. They cannot be tampered with. That nobody, it is already challenged, and the Election Commission has given them time also. They could have waited and then tamper with the machine in the presence of all the political parties' representatives. They have, instead of that, they have brought some machine. They have, they have tampered with that machine, and they have programmed that machine accordingly, and they have shown it to the earth that anybody can do it. And it is wrong, and the Election Commission should initiate some proceedings against the person who has done
All
that.
right. So, Mr. Rao, you are saying that there is no way election voting machines are tamper-proof. Is that what you're saying? But my second question, Mr. Rao, do you think, the Election Commission had said it earlier also, do you think now they should actually go for it? Because now the Aam Aadmi Party is saying, you choose a time and, and place of your choosing, we'll come and hack again, and we'll come and hack the EVMs that you give us. Do you think the Election Commission should do it?
No. The meeting is going to be held in the next 2 days, and then they should wait, for the meeting to be completed, and the time will be given. Let them show whether they can be tampered with or not. It's not that simply saying that you give some time, this one, that one. Is not like that. EVM machines, they cannot be brought outside or anything. They are always kept in under guard and in strong rooms or under due security. And even a single machine, if it goes outside, and if anybody possesses it, it is naturally amounts to theft, and also it comes under the act also, and it can be arrested also. It happened last time also. And no political party has so far proved that it can be tampered physically. And now they are simply demonstrating in the house, and they have brought some machines from outside. It is absolutely not correct. It is not fair on the part of EVM to say that the Election Commission is Dhritarashtra and so and so. And what about what about them? Are they Sagunis? It's very, very wrong to say like that. And the Election Commission is a body, constitutional body. They should have respect to the Election Commission, and they should not simply call a press conference and say Election Commission is a Dhritarashtra.
Right.
So I have ventured to say, because the Election Commission is like mother to me, I asked Mr. Kejriwal why he has said like that. He should first apologize that, and also let him probe.
All right. So Mr. Kejriwal needs to give an apology. Now, this is coming from someone who has no political leanings. This is Mr. KJ Rao. He's been the former advisor to the Indian Election Commission, and he says categorically that all that we saw today on the floor of the Delhi Assembly is bogus, EVMs cannot be tampered with. Anshul, we'll come to you because you're going to tell us whether or not, with what Saurabh Bhardwaj, who himself is an engineer, claimed with aplomb at that in 90 seconds he can change the motherboard of an EVM. We'll come to you and discuss whether or not it's possible. But Nupur, let me get you in. You know, we are waiting for Adarsh Shastri as well, but he's not joined us from the Aam Aadmi Party yet. So Nupur, why do you think this is happening? Do you think this is all a strategy somewhere down the line by Mr. Kejriwal to divert, duck and deflect attention from the massive corruption charges that he's facing today?
I don't have to think, it obviously is, Preeti. The big expose today is not that Saurabh Bhardwaj built a toy, brought it to the Vidhan Sabha, did a demo, and to fool the public he did the demo. The big expose is 3 days and counting. Mr. Kejriwal is going to do anything but give a clarification on the very serious allegations of him having been involved in bribery of receiving 2 crore in cash by his own Cabinet Minister Satinder Jain. So I really want to ask the Aam Aadmi Party today that you may do whatever you want to do, and all this drama you did, this is this is entirely a hogwash and eyewash, wherein you chuck out, first you switch off the mic and then you chuck out the leader of opposition when he's about to make an exposure about corruption of one of your ministers in the cabinet, and then you do this entire drama. If tomorrow Mr. Saurabh Bhardwaj builds a toy like a doll and says this is Kejriwal, am I to believe it? Are you to believe it? Obviously not. So this is laughable. Stick to the point, Mr. Kejriwal. When are you going to answer or give a clarification? You kept asking people questions.
All right.
You expected answers. When are you going to answer?
All right. I'm told Mr. Shastri would be joining us in just a short while from now. Let me bring Ankit, my colleague, in on this. You know, Ankit, the question is, everyone is saying that this is just nothing, but it's a shield, it's a facade, and he wants to deflect attention. Do you reckon, what does the Aam Aadmi Party top leadership thinks? If they wanted to bring this up, they could have, brought it up at a later time. Because right now, the only thing that is deafening is the silence of Mr. Kejriwal.
That is something that the Aam Aadmi Party will find difficult to answer. Why is Mr. Kejriwal not, defending himself? He has sent out his Deputy Chief Minister. He has sent out Sanjay Singh of the party, but not himself. But I can only tell you what the party is thinking as of now. My sources within the party tell me that they have decided deliberately Mr. Kejriwal is not going to answer, which they call unsubstantiated allegations by Kapil Mishra. They are saying that Mr. Mishra has gone to the CBI. Let the CBI investigate. If they want Mr. Kejriwal to come and answer anything in front of the CBI or the ACB, he'll be happy to do so. Apart from that, Preeti, also understand that this special session of the Vidhan Sabha was not planned or called before, after Kapil Mishra made those allegations. So it was something that possibly the Aam Aadmi Party was working on. At this point of time, they are seeking support of the opposition parties to try and build a narrative that what they have demonstrated has some credence, and possibly once again try and, question the Election Commission for not investigating the allegations that have been made. They have been using various courts that have been passing judgments of, of EVMs to be stored for inspection and so on and so forth. This is exactly what the Aam Aadmi Party wants to play down, with the opposition members from various parties also sitting in the Delhi Assembly.
All right, Ankit, we'll keep coming back to you. I believe we are not going to get Mr. Shastri. He's still in the State Assembly there. Nupur, appreciate you joining us. But Anshul, before we let you go, once again, I want to reiterate, Anshul Tiwari is an engineer. He's the one who's actually dealt with what an actual real EVM is, electronic voting machines that today are being used to cast our ballot. Actual EVMs. He's worked on them and he says that it's impossible to tamper with them. Anshul, very quickly, take us through the fact, is it possible, as Saurabh Bhardwaj from the Aam Aadmi Party alleges, that in 90 seconds one can tamper with the motherboard of an EVM and go ahead with that? Do you think it's possible? Is it possible? All right, we've lost the audio with Anshul Tiwari. We're going to try and reconnect. This debate continues today at 9 p.m. as well. I appreciate our guests for joining us, Nupur Sharma and Anshul Tiwari. Thank you there. We'll come back to you for more updates.